Welcome back. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining me today. Hey, Carmen. I'm glad to see you in here. What's up, girl? We are going to do the all zodiac sign reading. All right. We're going to go Aries through Pisces as usual and see what energies we have coming up for you. If you're new to me, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. I'm just going to get my cards ready and chat with you guys for a second. Hey, Infinite. Welcome back. Hey, Juliana. Hey, Charlene. Hey, Spiritual Journey. What's up? What's up, guys? So, Mercury. Finally out of retrograde, but still in a shadow period. But personally, I have felt an immediate lift in my energy, even though I know, yes, we have other planets in retrograde, Jupiter in retrograde, but I think Jupiter in retrograde is a good thing. I don't see that as a bad thing. That brings out truths, all right? That brings out clarity, and so I'm down for that. I'm down for that because this past Mercury retrograde handed my ass to me, for lack of a better way to say that. I don't know if you guys felt that too, but I was like, I really thought I was high vibing and I could just coast through that energy, and I could not coast through it. I was feeling exhausted. I was feeling, I don't know, kind of out of sorts, but I have a lot of air in my chart, you know. But I'm feeling a lot better. Sorry I didn't go live last weekend. It was Father's Day weekend, so I gave myself the weekend off, but because I didn't get to say it last weekend, happy Father's Day to any of my followers that are fathers, that are doing the thing, that are taking care of business. You're appreciated. Absolutely. All right. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty good. I actually don't use these cards very often, but for some reason I feel drawn to them. So I'm thinking I'm going to use this deck here. This deck here. Yeah. All right, so if you don't know how this works, I am going to meditate in between every zodiac sign to clear my energy, to get any channeled messages that want to come through in addition to the tarot. All right. If you meditate, you're free to meditate with me. Please do. Send me your energy. Maybe it'll help me pick up on your story better. If not, that's all right. Just chill out in the chat and wait a few minutes. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to clear the air real quick with my singing bowl, and then we're going to start with Aries. This is a side note, but I got some fresh sage, and I've been long overdue, and it smells so good. I saged my whole room before I started. It smells so good. All right, Aries. Okay. So, Aries, I got kind of a random song, and it was Stop in the Name of Love. Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Think it over. Take it or leave it. You might like that song. You may resonate with that artist, or those lyrics could be for you. Check out the lyrics to that song, but that's an oldie but a goodie, right? She says, stop in the name of love before you break my heart. But what stuck out to me the most about it is the part where she says, think it over. So I feel like Aries, this is probably not a good time to act impulsively. You need to really think things over, mull things over before you make decisions, especially when it comes to love and relationships this upcoming week. Is there's that lyric, like I said, about needing to think something over. Now, when I did your you versus them reading, which is up now, you can go check it out. Um, I honestly cannot recall what that reading was about, but oh yes, I felt a lot of lucky energy come in. They gave me the song Honey by Mariah Carey. It's like sweetness in the energy, right? And I feel like some of you have a sweet spot for someone, or they have a sweet spot for you. And maybe it makes you want to act impulsively or go overboard or overextend yourself, and they're saying stop, think it over. Don't be too quick to jump on that train. All right, just make sure that whatever you're investing your heart and your mind into is investing equally back into you. All right, Aries, because I do feel that Aries people sometimes overextend themselves to others, overgive sometimes in relationships. And that's been something that the Aries collective energy has actually been working on as a collective, towards knowing when to pull back, and knowing when to give when it comes to all relationships, not just intimate, not just love, but all relationships, family, friends, coworkers, you name it. All right. Um, some of you have some old wounding and fears around your heart being broken. This could be from prior relationships. I also picked that up in the you versus them reading. This might be an extension of that reading that I did a few days ago. So, because I'm kind of getting the same and similar vibes. So let's see what cards we get out for you, Aries. You have the complexity card. So this is talking about a little something that mystifies you, not having all the puzzle pieces here, Aries. This can be a really complex energy. In a way, it piques your curiosity. You might have someone in your life that piques your curiosity. But again, there's something here about missing the mark or contradictory energy to be cautious about as you go forward into this week, all right? It's a bit of an irritable energy, so you might feel a little bit irritable. Aries, no way. Just kidding. I love you. It's that fire energy. Sometimes you get a little irritable. Okay, so, I don't know. When you're feeling irritated, just withdraw yourself from the situation if you can this upcoming week, and that will help to keep your energy as smooth as possible. This says, seeking approval of others hinders my joyousness. So this says, if the way you feel depends on anything outside of you, you're in trouble. But if you depend only upon your connection with your own inner being, then everything in your experience falls into alignment. So again, this card is talking about prioritizing yourself. It feels good when other people validate us, right? And it feels good when we validate other people. It's an equal exchange of love. But at the end of the day, the validation that you should be seeking, or the only validation that really truly matters, is of thyself, validating yourself and not really needing to get that from other people, although a bonus if you do get it from other people, all right? And then you have the Eight of Cups here. So you might be leaving some confusion behind this week, and the confusion could be in regards to something about seeking approval. That could be someone seeking your approval, Aries, because this can be interchangeable energy, or you doing that. But there's something that's complicated, and it's a little overly complicated, and you're just kind of wanting to depart from that, or to separate yourself from, create some distance or emotional distance from, or that would be in your highest good this week. So if something seems a little fishy to you, if something isn't really lining up or making sense to you, it's best to just kind of leave it alone for the moment. Again, let's go back to that song. She says, stop, right? Think it over. Think it over. There you are at the bottom of the deck. Oh, that's a whole story right there. We'll keep it over here. Here you are, the Emperor. And then let me see what came out here. Oh, wow. Okay. So it may feel there may be some like insecure energy going on around finances or around something that used to be really stable. It's almost like you're falling out of love with the old idea of you or the old idea of the way you used to do things. All right. There is, like I said, a need to heal some heartache going on. There's a lot of emotional energy showing up, Aries. I think you're trying to keep it under control best you can, but I feel like this is what's irritating you. So if you start to get irritated this week, it's coming from this place of feeling like a need to protect your own heart, protect your own interests, protect your own emotions. You're a little bit out of balance right now, okay, when it comes to something around security and something that you love. And I think that's why you need to think it over, all right? So it might be really easy to get triggered or be impulsive this week, but it's coming from like okay. They said trying to patch a hole. Trying to patch a hole. Okay. Interestingly enough, here's the image I'm getting, and I have no idea why I'm getting this image. You know the blow up pools? You know, like the kiddie pools? They're showing me like a hole in the kiddie pool and someone trying to band-aid it up or patch it up. And then that's the phrase I got, trying to patch up a hole. You might literally be doing that, okay? I don't know. Or it's just symbolically speaking, trying to put a band-aid over a bullet hole. Or it's like trying to patch something up, but it's still irritating you in the back of your mind or in the back of your heart. It's creating a false sense of insecurity, is what I was given. There also might be someone here that understands you emotionally that you can rely on, Aries. And I would, because they're giving me the song Have a Little Help from Your Friends, that can maybe help you move through this energy a little bit easier. Let's see the person you're connecting with. Ooh, I just got a wave of anxiety, nausea. I got hot. I don't know if you're feeling that way, like hot and bothered, or it's this person. It's almost like when you think of this situation, whatever this complex situation is, or you think of this person, it creates a physical reaction within you, whether that be hot and bothered in a good way or hot and bothered in a temperamental way. Some of you, you're dealing with someone who likes to compete. You know, they like to be the winner. They may cause a lot of conflict in your life or with other people. And it's best to walk away from that situation because you don't have the full story, Aries. You don't have the full story, all right? And or you are just needing to think about this a little bit longer. I heard you don't have a dog in this fight. $3.90. Thank you for the $3.99, Raul. Appreciate you. Yeah, whoever you're connecting with, this person is free to make their own choices, Aries. And the choices that they're making are not always in alignment with what you want or in their best or highest good. But it's like this person has to fight this battle themselves, all right? They need to stand on their own 2 feet. They need to be self-sufficient. They need to understand where their boundaries are. This person might look to other people to validate them or seek approval from other people. You may have given that to this person, but it's like they are needing to go on this self-love journey as you are as well. Right now, this person needs to focus or is focusing on their independence and their self-sufficiency. And there might be some drama surrounding this person and the energy. So let's get some guidance. Oh, you have 2 cards. Thank you for the $5, Jeremy. Appreciate you. Okay, so I've never gotten this card before, and I'm going to read this one first. Now I feel lightheaded. What in the world? Aries, you got some chemical imbalances going on, or the person you're connecting to, it's like this, or the energy is really weird. Like I feel weird. A little lightheaded. Anyways, ancestral wisdom. This says, we are your ancestors and we love you. We walk the earth many years before you. We ask you at this time to learn and grow from your past experience. You are our legacy and we will keep helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. So some of you have ancestral guides, ancestral wisdom, that's available to you. If you tap into your intuition, Aries, and meditate and get in tune, you have that available to you. This is saying you're protected. Then you have the dream talk card. So this is talking about your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks to you through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate through signs, symbols, messages, and more. So you might be getting some information here, Aries, about this situation in your dream state or your daydream state. I had a crazy dream last night. Does anybody know, this is going to sound like a random question. Does anybody know what Robert Downey Jr.'s zodiac sign is? If you do, please let me know. I dreamt about him last night. I know that sounds random, right? I have not seen any of his movies recently. I have no idea why he would come to me in a dream, but he did. And for some reason, I'm being drawn to talk about that right now. What was his zodiac sign? Is he an Aries? No way. No wonder they're asking me to talk about it now. I had a dream about Robert Downey Jr. So I don't know. That's so weird. Pay attention to your dreams. I'm still trying to figure out what the dream meant. But essentially what happened is I was told to go pick him up, to take him to a movie set. Like I was his guardian or something. And I went to pick him up and he was sleeping and I woke him up and he was happy to see me. And I'm not going to tell you one part of it, but then when I went to go drive him to the movie set, I couldn't find my car. And then I realized somebody stole my car. And so I'm like freaking out because I have this celebrity that I'm supposed to be getting somewhere and I can't find my car. And the entire dream, me and Robert Downey Jr. walked through the parking lot and tried to find my car. We found my car. Then I couldn't find my keys. So then we were looking for my keys, couldn't find my keys. So we started to hotwire the car. It was such a bizarre dream. Never made it to the destination. I woke up. I'm telling you this because they're asking me to tell you this. I don't know what that means. I take it as there's anytime I'm lost in a dream, it's because I've got some confusion going on or disjointed thoughts going on in the everyday reality. So there might be, like I said, some confusing energy here, some complex energy, and your subconscious might be subtly speaking to you in weird and bizarre ways in your dreams. I don't know. Pay attention to your dreams. That was my dream. Okay. So you might be dealing with I've got all the zodiac signs here, but let me tell you the ones I see most predominantly. Another Aries, Pisces, Earth, and Fire. All right. So I don't think Robert Downey Jr. watches me, but if he did, that would be amazing. But just in case, Robert. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm taken. So bizarre, right? All right, Taurus, let's go to you. Let's go to you. Okay, what did I do here? I mixed up my cards. All right. Hey, Rebel Angels, welcome. I didn't see you come in. Okay. Taurus. So the phrase that they gave me was beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And then the second phrase was something dawning, the dawning of time. But then they showed me a sunset, and then the sun was setting, and then it was rising, and then it was setting, and then it was rising, and that's all I kept seeing. I don't know if some of you are enjoying a sunset, enjoying a sunrise, or maybe this week that might be a good idea if you're an early riser to catch the sunrise. But symbolically speaking, the energy that I'm feeling from that Taurus is that there's something dawning on you, you know, and I have no idea what this could be in regards to, but it could have to deal with beauty or beauty standards or something about the way you feel about another, and not really caring if other people see the good in you, but you seeing the good in you, or not really caring if other people see the good in whoever you've chosen for yourself, as long as you see it. You know, it's like finding something beautiful because it's beautiful to you, not because necessarily it's beautiful to everyone, or finding the beauty in yourself, regardless if it's in alignment with beauty standards. I don't know why I'm getting beauty standards. It's a bizarre message, but there's something dawning on you. So let's see what that's about. Okay, now I'm getting Christina Aguilera. You're beautiful in every single way. Words can't bring you down. Beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can't bring you down. Oh, I love that song. That song is all about self-love. That song is all about finding beauty in yourself. Thank you for the $1.99, Raul. I'm not sure what Christina Aguilera's birth sign is. I think she's a Cancer. I do not think she is a Taurus, but she might have Taurus placements. I'm not really sure. Anyways, that song may also resonate with you. The lyrics may resonate with you, that artist, whatever. Take it or leave it, okay? You have the first house of self here and Jupiter, which is taking a look at your physical body. Oh my gosh, yes, that's what I was feeling. This is about your outlook, self-image, beauty standards, your physical body, your life, your philosophy, your consciousness, your awakening, your self-awareness. And then there's some sort of expansion happening within your energy that's bringing about luck and enthusiasm and maybe even travel for some of you, or thinking about that. This is, oh yeah, it's like they gave me the roll of the dice. Some of you are connecting with an Aries or have Aries in your chart as well. There's a lot of potential here, Taurus, to expand your life, to expand your horizons. Yes, something dawning on you. It's like life is expanding in front of you. This is a beautiful energy. I'm really liking this. So I love that song. I haven't heard that song in a long time. I don't think they play it on the radio anymore. Nine of Wands here. So determination. Determination. You are like determined to push past something and to stay true to yourself. And that is what is helping to expand your life, literally. And it's like this space of empowerment, because if I think about the messages I got in that song, it's all about self-empowerment, right? So this is a really empowering vibe that's coming through, and it might have something to do with the retrograde in Jupiter as well. You've got the Death card here. And the Ten of Pentacles, the Tower. There might be some changes, some big changes going on within finance, career, real estate in particular. But it's got something to do with your foundation either way. But this is a good ending. You know, this is a good change. Even if it seems a little bit confusing, you were intuitively led to this change, Taurus, that is going to knock your socks off. All right? So it may feel a little bit erratic. It may feel a little bit out of control, but you're being led through this energy. All right, so follow your heart and prioritize self. It's like all good things come to an end, but it's not, but it's so that new good things can come in. And if you can see it from that perspective, Taurus, that endings are just new beginnings, then this will help you to move through the energy a lot faster. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio or an earth sign here, or have that in your chart as well. Let's see the person you're dealing with. Queen of Rods. No, it's too many. Eight of Pentacles, the Strength card. The Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups. Woo-wee. Beauty is definitely in the eye of the beholder, right? For sure. Whoever you're connected with, they may have been doing some work on themselves, feeling very confident. You might have a soulmate connection with this person or feel very drawn towards them, or they you. This person's got a lot of love here, a lot of emotion coming through. You know, they're not lacking confidence, I'll tell you that, all right? So this person's wanting to be seen and heard and validated. They want you to see the work that they've put into themselves. They may be in a state of empowerment as well as you. This person is matching your energy here. I heard two peas in a pod. It might be two peas in a pod with this person. But it's like this person's ready to build. All right, build up things in their own life, possibly with you within the connection. But this person is bound and determined to get what they want as well. So I don't feel that this is a shy energy. I don't feel like this is, you know, someone who's going to shy away from what it is that they want. I think there's someone that usually goes for what they want. They're giving me bad romance. That was random from Lady Gaga. My poker face. My poker face. Maybe this person has a good poker face. Can't read my, no, you can't read my poker face. Or maybe you have a good poker face. That seemed random. Take it or leave it. Let's see what the guidance is. Is Poker Face and Bad Romance two different songs? They mashed up, they intertwined in my brain as one song. I guess either could resonate with you. Okay, so Taurus, it says reach out. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help we're offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support, however it's presented to you. Some of you could be a source of support for this person, or it's like you've laid the foundation here for expansion and growth. Some of you might have someone reach out. You might reach out to someone. There's a peacock in this picture. I have never seen that before. Some of you are dealing with a Leo, absolutely a Leo. Because Leo's last reading was called You Are the Peacock, I believe. Or you might have Leo placements in your chart somewhere. So I also have, though, Scorpio energy, Leo, like I said, Aries energy. Could be Sagittarius as well. And I have Earth as well. So that's what I have for you. What is the song Bad Romance about? Anyways, Lady Gaga is an Aries. I do know that. I do know that. All right. Gemini. Get a drink of water here. So they showed me a staff and rod. You know, like in the olden days when people had like walking sticks and staffs and rods. Um, like medieval times or something. Medieval times. It's weird. Some of you had a past life maybe in medieval times. Some of you might be, you like medieval times. I don't know. It's so weird. Something about medieval times here. Okay, so, and the other thing that I got was immediately the song Muddy Waters by LP. Do you guys know that song? Muddy Waters by LP. The beginning of the song has like this tribal type of rhythm to it, which is why I love the song. So some of you have tribal roots, or like I said, you've had a past life in like a tribal era or a medieval era. I don't know why this is showing up. I really don't do past life readings because although they are very interesting, they really don't matter for this life, right? Like who you were in a past life doesn't really impact who you are in this life, other than you might have memories of it. But it's interesting to know, right? So I don't focus a lot of my energy on past lives, but some of you, there's something that needs to be cleared up in the water or in the air. Okay, if I think about what that song is about, let me see if I can pull some of the lyrics. It's about being one of a kind, unique. She says, you see the worst in me, but I am not the last of my kind. I am not the last of my kind. I will ask you for mercy. I will come to you blind. What you see is the worst me, but not the last of my kind. That's the lyrics. I will ask you for mercy. I will come to you blind. That's a good song. And you know what's interesting, Gemini, is I've been getting generational messages for you, which I know, you know, a lot of people come to tarot for one thing only, and it's love. So, but for you, I keep getting generational messages, past life messages. So for some of you, you're on your own spiritual ascension journey. All right, so maybe it is important for you to know that you're eternal, or maybe you feel very connected to something from a past life, like a type of music or a type of genre, and you're not really sure why you're pulled towards that, but it piques your interest. And that's why, because there's some sort of connection there between who you were then and who you are now. But check out that song as well, because it is a really interesting song. So you have the Aries card out. This is a very, you might be dealing with an Aries or have Aries somewhere in your chart. It's a very fierce, assertive, daring energy. Okay, it can be a bit impulsive. Don't be sucked into arguments this week, all right? Or competitiveness, because that may be bubbling up with inside of you, Gemini, and maybe sparking your temper, or there's like a temperament. I don't want to call it an issue, but you might feel a little bit temperamental this week. You could be connecting, like I said, or have Aries in your chart, because that was their message as well. But this is you on a mission, right? This is you finding the drive within yourself to move your life forward. It's a kind of a radical energy. But in a good way, you know, like a self-starter, self-motivating type of vibe. Yeah, Six of Wands. So you might be getting some recognition or have some success this upcoming week. Even if you aren't feeling successful, even if something doesn't go your way, Gemini, understand that that's because there's something better coming, and allow that energy to motivate you to push harder or to try again, because there's success here on your path. Meaning, as long as you don't quit on yourself, you will get what it is that you're wanting. You'll get the recognition, the attention, the success, whatever it is that you're pushing for in life in general. That song is still playing in the back of my mind. I really love that song. Anyways. Sorry, they keep playing the song. There's another lyric. Just go listen to the song. All right, so you have the Hangman, the Magician, the Six of Cups. So, Gemini, some of you are manifesting something from the past that you really had your sights set on, that you may have let fall to the wayside, or there might have been a pause in that situation or that goal or whatever this is. And now it's coming into fruition. This could have been 6 months ago. The number 6 is what I'm getting. There's 2 6s out. 6 years ago on the sixth day, the 6th month. We're in June, right? They told me 6 cents. All right, so you may not realize that something's getting ready to come in for you. But I feel like stop going back and forth in the energy. Just whatever comes, comes, because there's clarity either way. Some of you are like hanging out, waiting for someone to manifest in your experience. But this energy is saying, no, that's not how it's going to work, at least not this week. You're going to have to go get it yourself. If there's something you want, it's not coming because they want you to go get it yourself, or use this as motivation to fuel action. All right? Because I hear sitting idly by. Sitting idly by is not going to get you any closer to what it is that you want. So if there's been like an idle energy, the encouragement is to push past it yourself, not to wait on another person or anything external from you. So let's see, person you are dealing with. It's the Queen of Cups. The Eight of Rods, the Nine of Swords, and the Six of Swords in the reverse. So whoever you're connecting with, Gemini, they're heavily in their emotions. They're trying to push past something, but they keep coming back to it, and they keep coming back to it, and they keep coming back to it. It's like trying to move on from something or trying to move forward, but then they can't. Like, this person is having a difficult time ignoring their emotions because they are not meant to ignore their emotions. They are meant to listen to them and honor them. And this person keeps trying to like bypass that part of it and like just skip to the next whatever, skip to the next chapter or skip to the next episode. Um, but yet they keep being drawn back to something emotionally or to this connection for some of you because there's something still to be learned here. There's something still to be recognized about the situation. And this person may be trying to avoid communicating or discussing something, but yet they keep being drawn back to the fact that emotionally they need to express themselves in a more authentic fashion. It could be that this person has a lot of things weighing on their mind that keeps circulating in the energy, and they may want to discuss that with you. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Could also deal with this person's security. Could be a Taurus, or they have Taurus placements. And something to do with love and security here, and where their emotional fulfillment is. Oh, some of you, it's a Scorpio. So I just heard these are the days of our lives. And that's the message I got in Scorpio's reading, the you versus them that I just did. Um, but here's the thing, there's a past life energy here. Like, the Six of Cups to me always talks about remembrance or past nostalgia. But I got that message about medieval times. Like, you might have shared a past life connection here. All right. So let's see what the guidance is. No. It's too many. Misfire. Got a strength card here, Leo energy for some of you. This says strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You are never alone. We are always with you. So it requires strength to be the one to take the action, to be the one to do the thing, to be the one to say the thing. It takes strength. It's easy to sit back and wait for people to come to you. It's easy to sit back and wait for someone to do something or validate something. It's much harder to take the reins and be the one to initiate action, but that's kind of what you're being called to do. So you could be dealing with an Aries or a Leo or a Sag and water. I felt Scorpio, Taurus energy. Could be Pisces, Cancer. I really have all of the zodiac signs here, but those are the predominant ones I'm seeing. And air. LP is a Pisces. I do know that. And her partner is a Scorpio. So, Cancer. Cancer. Okay. I got Aerosmith. Um, I got this in another reading and I chose not to sing it because the song is a bit controversial and I do not mean it and I did not take it as a literal translation. But there's a song that he says, Janie's got a gun. Um, and basically the song is about Janie getting fed up and making a big change for herself, pulling the trigger. I mean, honestly, it's kind of a dark song, but I feel like, and again, I don't mean that literally, and I'm not encouraging violence. And please, by all means, if you're experiencing any violence, report it. Call the police, call someone you love. Okay, that should go without saying. I'm not taking it literally, though. The song is more about your triggers than anything is what I'm getting from that. They gave me the word trigger. So you might feel really triggered by another person, or it's time to pull the trigger on something in your life that you've been waiting on, that you've been putting on the back burner, that you've been thinking about, but you've not been doing anything about. And this is kind of similar to Gemini energy, where it's like, it's time to take action. You know, you're going to keep letting yourself get triggered over and over and over again, or are you going to do something about it? Like, the energy that's coming through right now is pretty matter of fact. It's not soft at all. Sorry. I feel like you're getting a talking to from my guides. I'm not sure. Like, um, no, they're giving me another lyric. They said, "What did her daddy do? Is Janie's last IOU." That is a lyric from the song. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, take it or leave it. Could resonate with that artist, that song. What is Steve Tyler's birthday? Does anybody know Steven Tyler's birthday? It's actually a good song. It's a little dark. It's an old song. So it's like, there's no more IOUs. Some of you are fed up with a relationship, you know, or a person. It doesn't even have to be an intimate relationship. Someone in your life where it's like, it's always an IOU, or there's always an excuse, or there's always something that maybe you make excuses for this person or they you, and it's like getting fed up with that connection, with that energy. If it's not to deal with another person, this is kind of like facing your own triggers. Could be past trauma. That song, like I said, is dark. It's about family drama as well. Some of you might have some family trauma, drama, generational trauma, that type of stuff going on. Is Steven Tyler an Aries too? Why do I keep getting all these Aries celebrities? His daughter is a Cancer. Oh, okay. Which daughter? Is it Liv Tyler that's a Cancer, or the other one? Anyways. Let's see. Cancer. This is the North Node of Destiny, Aquarian energy for some of you. This is about your soul school, your learning curve, your fulfillment, your purpose. It's about emotional maturation, emotionally maturing. Moving through relationships and healing that within yourself, within others. I just heard practice what you preach. This is about keeping your integrity, though. So whatever the situation is, Cancer, it requires you to keep some sort of integrity here. So while it may be easy, the easy thing to do is to get triggered and go off on someone. And it amazes me how many people think that strength is sticking up for yourself and tearing other people apart so they know they can't mess with you. That's being triggered is the easy thing. That's the easy way out. All of us can do that. The difficult thing to do is to maintain your alignment, your integrity, and your composure, regardless of how crazy people are acting. That's the true strength. That's the true come up. That's emotional maturity at its best, right? Is to not lower yourself to another person, not to allow yourself to be reactive in a situation. And this could be a situation, or you might have a situation going on where there's a lot of reactivity going on, or you may be triggered this week and then react. But what you're being called to do is hold some space there and instead soothe the energy around it and maintain your integrity anyways. And when I say like the best thing to do is to maintain your composure, I'm not speaking about situations where like someone's in danger. I don't know why I keep going back to this message. If there is true danger, it's fight or flight. Protect yourself. Do what you need to do. That's a totally different situation. Okay? Like I said at the beginning of the reading, seek help. But if it's not an imminent danger situation, it's just someone irritating you, triggering you emotionally, and you're physically safe, then the guidance is to stay in alignment and not let this person do that to you, because it mentally exhausts you, because it always comes back around to bite you. Some of you have an ending going on here, but it's a predestined. I don't want to say predestined because that makes it sound like you're not in control. Give me a different word. It's something that's on your path that's going to allow for, even though it feels like an ending, it's actually, like I said in the Aries reading, a new beginning. This reading is really specific. I was like, if it's, if it's not resonating with you, don't, like, I feel like I'm picking up on a very specific storyline. So, you've got the Lovers here. The Page of Cups. And the Six of Pentacles. Wow. So, I heard, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? You might be mirroring, you might have some mirroring going on within a relationship or just in general. Life kind of mirroring back to you how you're feeling about self, which it's always doing, but you might just notice it more this week. There is a chance here to reconcile something for those of you who are wanting to reconcile, and maybe you've been thinking about it and putting it on the back burner, and now it's time to pull the trigger. Okay, so that's one way I can read this. Like there's an opportunity for equal give and take here. For others of you, it's like needing to leave a bad situation alone so that a new energy can come in, or a new connection can come in that has more equal give and take in it than the prior. All right, if you're having an ending and a new beginning here, and it doesn't have to be with a different person. It could be a renewal within a connection, but the energy shifting and changing in it. Take it as it resonates. I think some of you have two different connections showing up. Thank you for the $46, Suha. I appreciate you. Some of you have two different connections showing up here. One that triggered you, probably triggered some healing within you, where there was a lot of IOUs and a lot of excuses. And then another one in your life, or possibly a new one for my single people possibly, that has more in common with you, that is more supportive of you, that understands you. Like some of you, there was an ending that felt like an ending, but it actually put you on your path. Like it guided you towards this new experience, this new person, this new chapter, whatever it is for you. Yeah. So whoever you're connecting with, whoa, they're getting clarity on you. Here's the chariot. This is your energy. So this person might be thinking about you or just wanting to get some truth around a situation. Um, some of you, it's the cold hard truth. Like, I feel a little bit of a bluntness on this person's energy, in this person's energy. But I feel like whatever it is, it needs to be said or it needs to be done. It's like time to pull the trigger, right? Or to move on something. I don't like that phrase because it has negative energy around it. It's time to move on something, and this person knows it. They know that it's time to make a decision. They're getting ready to make that decision. They're getting some sort of clarity here in regards to you, specifically you. There's like an abrupt change in a situation, and there's that Three of Cups again. Some of you, there's three people involved. There's more than just you and this person. There could be another a relationship showing up. It doesn't have to be another intimate relationship. It could be involvement with a family or a friend member, friend member, a friend. The devil. So this person underneath it all is needing to work on some like addictive behavior or codependencies, something that they really get stuck on. This is personal to them though. This is not yours to do anything with. Like this person, this is something personal for them that is on their path to face. So let's get a guidance card. It says stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. Okay, that kind of goes with what I was feeling. Could be dealing with a Gemini, a Pisces, a Scorpio, Aquarius, or another Cancer. Capricorn. So those are the predominant zodiac signs I'm seeing, but it's a general reading, so it could be any zodiac sign. All right. That reading made me a little bit nervous. Like first of all, don't take that storyline on if it's not your storyline, because I feel that was kind of an intimate. I feel like I invaded someone's privacy with that reading. I don't know why. But I cannot say this enough. If you are ever in a situation where you're not feeling safe, this isn't for all of you. This is for those of you that are in a situation that doesn't feel safe to you, is to get help. Call. Do something. Leave. I don't know. All right? I just cannot make that clear enough. Protect your well-being. Okay. So Leo. Leo. So, I didn't mean to sit in that meditation a little bit longer than I usually do, but it was like flash, 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 flash. Like, I don't know if you see, my eyelids started twitching. Like, the images were coming that fast. There was a rose, there was a quartz, there was a feather, there was like all of these. There was a horse, there was, I knew I wasn't going to be able to hold on to them. There was a peacock feather, which I got that in the last Leo reading that you are the peacock. And oh, and then the last thing that they showed me was a cyclone, like a tornado. It's like this tornado of energy around Leo right now. You know, you might be having flashes and images, and your intuition might be behind you. You might be having flashbacks for some of you. It's like they're flashing lights or something like that. Flashes of insight. It's a bit of a whirlwind. This in the energy here, or like like there's something picking up momentum in the energy. Oh, okay. For some of you, the cyclone is representative of your vortex. If you don't know what your vortex is, check out Abraham Hicks. She explains it better than anyone. But your vortex is your 5D self and the things that are held for you in vibrational escrow that are available to you. It's like some of you have had like something in your mind that you wanted for yourself, that you asked for, that is available to you now in the energy if you channel the energy correctly. And if you don't know how to channel energy, the best advice I can give you is to meditate and allow yourself to feel the emotion of having whatever it is that you're wanting, and that'll help call it into you. I actually did a video on Facebook on the full moon about full moon manifestations, so you might want to check that video out. That might help you as well. But it's like, yeah. Some of you have a little bit of a wild streak. A little bit of a wild streak. So I'm getting a song. Wild ones. I can't make out the lyrics. Oh, okay. I don't remember who sings this, but it is Wild Things. Wild Things. Whatever. All right, so it's an old, like, late 80s, early 90s song, Wild Things. There is the Aries energy showing up. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries or have Aries in your chart, but this is exactly the vibe I was feeling. Thank you for the $9.99, Sandra. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for your donation. Okay, so anyways, this is that active, self-starting, dating, fierce, assertive energy. That definitely is a Wild Things card. Some of you could have Aries in your chart or be dealing with one. I keep seeing an Aries Leo link in the readings. I'm not sure why I keep picking up on that. On the flip side of this, Leo, this could be impulsive. It could be argumentative. It could be a little bit too much in the ego. So just keep your ego in check, okay? And this can be a bit of a temperamental energy. I feel like I keep getting this message. So now we're on Leo about temperament. Watching your temperament or your moods this upcoming week. Because it's kind of like an exhilarating energy, but at the same time, you know, like, you ever been really hype? You ever like have a day where you're feeling like really hyper, or like you have a lot of energy and you almost don't even know what to do with it? And it's really easy to go into like almost impulsive or toxic behaviors because it's so much energy like that. You have the world here, so there's success, there's completion, there is closure for some of you. This is, but you know, for a lot of you, I feel this is a good thing. I feel like it's like a motivating energy. It's helping you to feel on top of things, feeling more uh, in charge of your life. I never noticed this before, but she has batons in her hand, which is really interesting because last night I was playing with the baton. And I just noticed she has batons. I don't know what that has to do with the reading, but whatever. All right, so let's see. Actually, I'm gonna get one of these cards. No. All right, I'm getting another song. This is an old R&B song. It's called Secret. Hey, baby, you're my little secret. If you don't tell, I won't tell, and that's how we got to keep it. Ooh, some of you got a secret. Okay, secret admirer, secret crush, or you're keeping secrets, or someone's keeping secrets from you. All right. I feel like if that is your energy, the secrets are coming out. Okay, so something's going to be revealed in this Jupiter retrograde, which I think the retrograde for is all the way to September, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not an astrologer, so don't quote me on that. Ooh, okay, so that's not for all of you, but I definitely feel that for some of you. For others, though, this is like some confusion lifting. If you've been feeling really in your emotions, if you've been feeling mentally exhausted, emotionally exhausted, you're going to get a boost in your energy, almost like a rocket. It's like going from one extreme to the other. You might be experiencing like one extreme to the other. There's something here that you're waiting for, okay, in order to move forward. But I feel like this is more about you taking the reins of your own life and moving things forward. Similar to what I got for Gemini. Some of you are dealing with the Gemini. There's a bit of guardedness here, or like a need to protect. All right. Okay, now I have a song coming through. And the truth came in and the words came out. I just didn't know what to do. And if I become a star, I'd do anything for you. That may or may not be the exact lyrics, okay? Do anything for you. What you say. All that only meant well. Well, of course you did. What's the name of that song? Jason Derulo. Mm-hmm. What did you say? What did you say, Leo? What did you say, or about to say, or someone else? What did they say? This is an interesting reading. Watch what you say. Something like that going on. Okay, so the whole entire song is playing in my head. Definitely go check out the lyrics to that song. Let me see what the person you're connecting with, the energy. So, oh, uh-oh. All right, so 9 of Rods, 9 of Pentacles, the world is out twice, and the 7 of Swords. So there is something that has not yet been revealed that you're going to get some revelations about in regards to a specific person. I heard outcome, okay? This upcoming week, or they, you. I feel like this person is guarding some information here that you don't yet have, but there's something coming full circle here, and this card kind of reminds me of karma. You know, what you put out, you receive. This person's trying to stand on their own 2 feet, be self-sufficient, and yet they're looking to you for guidance, or they're looking to you to see what you're doing. I just heard, pay attention to yourself. Stop paying attention to me. Like, this person is like, there's kind of a false facade. I'm not trying to be hard on your cross watcher here, okay, Leo, but it's like this person, they want to be seen as like this independent, self-sufficient energy. And there's a peacock in this picture. But yet they still look to you to see what you're doing, or look to you for whatever advice, or I'm not sure. They're heavily focused in your direction for someone that is claiming to be fine with themselves. Like I get like a prying energy. You may not even be aware of this, okay? Some of you are not aware of this because it's going underneath the covers or underneath the surface. I'm going to get one on the Seven of Swords, even though I shouldn't, but I want to. What is the Seven of Swords? Who's this in regards to? Could be in regards to a water sign. It doesn't have to be. Yeah. Somebody is not telling the full truth about a connection. Could be a third party. I don't like to read third parties, but hey, if you look at the lyrics of that song, it would be kind of obvious. Or if it's not another person and it's not going to be for all of you, then this person, they don't always tell the truth about how they feel about you or the connection with you. Like, this person may pretend not to care or like not to pay attention, but you have all of their attention, or they don't always reveal how they feel. It could be as simple as that. They're just not ready to reveal the truth about something. But it's going to come full circle, whether this is good intentions or bad intentions. And it doesn't have to be an intimate relationship. This could be in family or friends. Keep that in mind, all right? But take it as it resonates. So let's get some guidance. A father's love and serenity. So this says, a father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, and that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or has passed. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will experience. Some of you, there's some sort of connection with the patriarchy or your father. You are a father. I'm not your grandfather, whatever. Whether that be good or bad. And then the second card is serenity. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let the past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. So, Leo, yeah, do let me know how this, come back to this reading in about a week or two. Let me know what plays out here. It could just be that you are coming to terms with the unknown. But it's like, when you come to terms with the unknown, you will know. All right, so you could be doing with an Aries, a Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. Those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing. Thank you for the $3, Rachel. Appreciate y'all. Okay, Virgo. I have 777 in here. That's what's up. Okay, Virgo. Okay. Virgo. I heard the song Pour Me a Drink. I don't know if some of you like to drink, or you might just need more hydration or water, because then they showed me a hose. But some of you, it's alcohol related. Because I got they were simulating hiccups when I was in the meditation. Like I literally felt like I was going to start hiccuping, which is so funny. I'm not going to call them out, but I know a Virgo that every time you drink, see hiccups. um, so I don't know. Take it or leave it. It's kind of a celebratory energy, but actually, what they showed me is they were pouring it out into the ground. So it's almost like don't overdo it, or like some of you are doing this is very specific, a remembrance, where you pour one for your homies or whatever, like you in honor of someone or something. But others of you, it's like needing to not overindulge or not pour yourself another drink or have another piece of cake or whatever this is that you might be indulging in. It's kind of like healthier living type messages coming in, of not overdoing it to the point that you physically exhaust yourself. With whatever habitual behaviors you have going on. Some of you are working on habits and organizing your life and well-being, or you're being guided in that direction. So, Virgos do have a tendency to have habitual or addictive behaviors, as well as a few other key zodiac signs. Usually the fixed signs have issues with it: Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, but Virgos as well. But at the same time, the difference between Virgo and all the other zodiac signs is that when you make your mind up to change something about yourself, because you are not a fixed sign, you have the ability to totally like stop a habit or totally flip the script on that, without much effort, when you really, really actually want it. It's like I feel Virgo energy can be one extreme or the other, and I have a lot of Virgo energy in my life, a lot of Virgo people in my life. It's like one extreme or the other. Either you're completely enveloped in your habitual behaviors or addictions, or you're completely on the opposite side of that, where they're like health nuts and everything must be organized, and like it's like one extreme, other extreme. I don't, sometimes I have trouble with the middle ground, Oh, look at, here's your card at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so some of you are dealing with a Pisces or a Scorpio, or have that in your chart. But the energy that I have out is the shadow. So your shadow showing up here, some shadow work to be done. But this does talk about compassion and healing and empathy. It's a very spiritual energy, but it can also be like a very escapist and practical energy. So again, extremes showing up here. This card talks about investments and intensity and contracts, your intimacy, your sexual nature here showing up, Virgo. Might help you to release some of that Kundalini energy, you know what I'm saying? If, you know what I'm saying? That sacral chakra energy showing up. Yeah. This is a lot of water energy, a lot of emotional stuff going on for my Virgos. Okay, they gave me the word emotional channeling. I don't know if some of you are channels as well. And then you have the World card, which is all about successfully overcoming something that emotionally brought you into the shadows. So this is day and night. I have a song in my head. Me and you, your mama and your brothers too. Something call. I don't even know who that is or where that came from. I think it's a rap song, right? Who is that? Is that Outcast? Oh my gosh. That is so random. I don't know what that song is about. Outcast Elevators. Okay. I'm gonna have to look that one up. That is so bizarre. Um, does anybody know what that song is about? Your mama and your cousin too. Is it that? Okay. I have not even listened to Outkast since I was like 16, 17. um, anyways, if you know what that song is about, put it in the chat. I have no idea. Let's see what these cards have to say. Got the Four of Swords here. Whoa! The Five of Swords. Oh, thankfully it's in the reverse, but still not crazy about that energy. So, Virgo. Hold on. Oh, I was waiting to see if someone put it in the chat. I gotta go. I want to get my laptop and literally look up that song. I've never gotten something. I mean, I get random stuff all the time, but that was really out of left field. All right, so Four of Swords, Five of Swords in the reverse. Concentrate, Dana. Okay. This is you trying to overcome your shadow. This is about shadow work. This is feeling like this energy within you, Virgo, that wants to maybe bite back or do things that you know is not good for you. Like your shadow self showing up and like this energy coming in of trying to like stay namaste anyways, or try to keep your calm as opposed to inviting conflict into your life or strife into your energy. It's taking a lot of willpower, but you've got your mind set on a prize or a goal. And if you can redirect your focus to what your goal is, what is your overall prize? I heard prized possession. What is your overall desired outcome? Sorry, it took a minute for that word to come. That's where you need to be focusing your energy at right now. Because there's some disruptive type of vibes coming in emotionally for you. I'm going to go get my laptop. All right, let's see who you're dealing with. Knight of Swords. Ooh, I didn't mean to get that many. The Lovers. The Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Here you're over here battling your shadow, doing some energy work or needing to do that. Or trying to overcome past rejections. That could also be coming up in the energy. You're suppressing something that you really want to say, but you know it's not going to come out in the right way. Or your best to do that. Ooh. And then whoever you're connecting with, they're ready to talk. They feel a connection with you. They want to give to the connection. They see potential here, commitment potential. They're wanting to grow, and this person has no indecisiveness, and yet you're over here in a totally different energy. Night, day, night, day. One extreme, another extreme. If you're not dealing with anyone, this is the two parts of yourself. The part of yourself that sabotages yourself, that you're trying to process or push down, and then the part of yourself that knows what you want, is connected to your higher self, is ready to build and sees your own potential. So it could be the two sides of you, Virgo, showing up, the light and the dark, or it could be that you're dealing with someone that is the light for you and you're in the dark, maybe, possibly. Or feel free to interchange it if you want, but let's get a guidance card. This says gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. So that's what I was saying. Reframe your focus. You know, this drama, this shadow, it doesn't even deserve your attention. I'm not saying dismiss your shadow. I'm not saying always live in the light. It's impossible anyways. But I'm saying don't entertain it. You know what I'm saying? Not this week. Because there's other things that you're building up in the energy that has momentum behind it that's going to bring you success. And that's where your focus needs to be. All right, so Scorpio, Pisces energy, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo energy, Gemini, Aries. For some of you, Sag, and Scorpio. I got a lot of zodiac signs here. So. Thank you, AM. Appreciate you. Okay, Libra. Ooh, sorry, just gonna take a break real quick. Hey, Maria. Hey, Christy. At the end of my last live chat, or maybe it was the one before that, I just took a moment to chat with all of you guys, which I realized I don't do very much on YouTube, but I do all the time on Facebook. So FYI, if you want more personal chats, you can go to my Facebook because I always do that over there. But I do want to make a conscious effort to stop and say thank you more often and say hey to you guys. Because I see a lot of you in here that have been with me for a long time, and that means so much to me. I really appreciate that. So, Thank you, King Scorpio. Thank you, Susan. Anyways, okay. Moving on to Libra. Libra. Okay. I got the word cherry blossoms. Then they were showing me cherries, literally cherries, and then all different kinds of berries and grapes and stuff. So some of you could use some more fruit in your diet, or you might like cherry blossoms or cherries. I don't know. You might know somebody named Cherry or Sherry. I'm not sure. And then all of a sudden, I felt I was on a swing, like at a playground. And I love the swings. I don't care how old I get. As long as this body can move, if I see a swing at a playground, I'm gonna go swing on it. It's just fun. It's just like, come on. So I don't know if you like to swing or maybe you need to get more active or be a little bit more playful in the environment. But they also showed me a telescope, and it's like as the person was swinging, they were able to, like, they were getting flashes of light. Some of you are connecting with a Leo. It was like flashes of insight coming in through focus. So, yeah, if you're dealing with a Leo, go check out Leo's reading possibly. But there's flashes of insight coming in either way, Libra. Either way. And when you go like really high up on a swing, that your stomach kind of drops a little bit? It's like hold on for the ride. I don't know. The energy might be also swinging back and forth, night and day. You might be dealing with a Virgo. That was in Virgo's reading that I just did. I've got Pisces and Capricorn out now. So either way, there's like this swing in the energy between being down to earth and very serious and authoritative and all about your goals and things that you want for yourself, and then swinging into this other energy that's quite emotional, a bit up in the air, more in the ethers. This is more of your spiritual self, your emotional self showing up. And it's kind of this back and forth vibe that I'm feeling. I'm getting the message, enjoy the ride, because I get the feeling that you're not to take this so seriously, Libra. Okay, even when it feels very serious to you, you are to see it as when you have a bad day, that means a good day is coming. When you have a bad moment, that means a good moment is coming. Like, allow yourself to go with the ebb and flow of the energy here. Yeah. And you have the Two of Swords. That's that Two of... Really? Okay. I can't get it out. That's that swinging back and forth energy. Thank you. That's that. It's almost a bit of uncertainty as well, though. Some of you are kind of not really certain how to feel, so you keep going back and forth in your mind or in your heart. Like sometimes you're taking the situation very seriously. Sometimes you're all caught up in the dreaminess of something, And it's like you can't make up your mind. To me, this is Libra energy unbalanced. So Libras, you know this about yourself. You're very good at balancing relationships. All right. So Libra to me is a zodiac sign that is heavily geared towards relationships. Um, but when you're imbalanced, you're often very impractical and a little bit, I don't want to say wishy-washy, but it's like you contradict yourself, okay, when you're in the reverse. So there might be like contradictory energy going on or just a lot of mood swingy type vibes, okay? I just heard, tell me how to feel. How am I supposed to feel? There's nothing right or wrong with any emotion that you feel, Libra. Just what is. But that's why they're saying to go with the flow and like enjoy the ride, because even when it feels tumultuous, it's part of your journey. It's like you're finding out more about yourself because you're going through like an emotional journey. You know? The High Priestess, the Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh, that's night and day energy. Some of you have Virgo in your chart. The Fool at the bottom of the deck, Aries energy. Yeah, okay. So here's this very peaceful, serene part of you, Libra, showing up, the part of you that knows better. And then here's this impulsive, frustrating energy, but also confident energy. Okay. Some of you are building up the confidence to follow your spiritual path, to follow your intuition. And you may have doubted that in the past, or you might be in this energy of kind of doubting that you know what's best for you, but you do know what's best for you. When you stop doubting what's best for you, your emotions always show you the way. You cannot be misled by that. If something feels terrible and awful, not for you. Something feels good and in alignment, for you. It's not hard to discern, but it is hard to discern if you don't trust yourself to make a right decision, or you're not trusting your emotions. But I feel for some of you, this is dissipating. For others of you, this is someone you're dealing with that's not sure about their emotions, but you're absolutely sure. Or if you weren't sure, you were sure now. Because this is like knowing. This is a knowing of what you want. And not shying away and not backing down from that. But you can't get into that empowered, confident state until you get out of the doubt. There's some sort of like new chapter or energy available to you, but that's a bit confusing, or you're not really sure if you want to go in that direction, but you're thinking about it, but you're not wanting to set yourself up for disappointment or hurt. But it's like, I just heard hurt people hurt people. That seems random. Take it or leave it. Some of you have tried to turn your back on an emotion, only to come back to it. You turn your back on it, you come back to it. You turn your back on it, you come back to it, or a person. Because you're trying to figure out, I think, how you really feel about that, and questioning if this person is actually on your spiritual path or not, especially if they've hurt you in the past. That's if this is in regards to an actual person. Let's see this person's energy. Who's Libra connecting with? 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, 10 of Rods. The Tower. Whoa. Queen of Cups. Getting the Tower a lot today. Oh, geez. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. So whoever you're connecting with, Libra, they're coming out of this phase of their life where they held themselves away from feeling good. That doesn't sound right, right? This person held themselves away from feeling good because they really didn't know better. This person, whoever you're connecting with, they have trouble listening to their emotions. It's like something feels bad to them, but they do it anyways, or they say it anyways, or, and it's like their body's telling them, their emotions are showing them that this doesn't feel good, this doesn't feel good, this doesn't feel good. And their ego keeps naysaying it, like, I know what's best for me. But then they end up in pain, like this person creates their own suffering, or at least they have in the past. They've held themselves away from honoring their emotion because they do not understand the significance of their emotion. Sorry, this is like way deeper than all of the other zodiac signs. It's a burden that they carry, and it creates all of this instability within their energy field. So sometimes they show you a soft side of them. Sometimes they show you this serious, authoritative side. Sometimes they show you this cold, detached side. They don't know if they're coming or going because they're not paying attention to how they feel. Like that there's inconsistent behavior going on here that creates instability within their energy. It maybe causes uncertainty for you. Some of you aren't sure if you want to continue to invite that into your life or not. Or like you're watching, some of you from the sidelines, this person like self-destruct. And somewhat hiding how you feel about that. Okay. I just heard undercover lover. So this person's undercover. They want to keep things under the covers, swept under the rug. Now I have Mr. Boombastic playing in my head. That sounds random. Mr. Boombastic. Really fantastic. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. This person does want, it's like they want a new way of doing things, but they have trouble staying consistent with their emotions because they often ignore them. Let's see what the guidance is. This says love. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it's equally a form of energy that propels you through life. So this card denotes the fact that you might have been giving more than you were receiving, and now it's time to allow yourself to receive when it comes to love. All right, so you could be doing it with a Scorpio, or I've got literally every zodiac sign out. But Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn. This reminds me of Leo and Virgo's reading as well. Pisces, Aries. Okay. Scorpio. around the time I always get hungry. So we're about an hour and 46 in. That's pretty good for me. That's better than usual. Thank you for the $5, Rose. Appreciate. Appreciate you. Okay, so before I even okay, sorry. Before could even get into the meditation, probably because I said the word hungry, but I guess it correlates with Scorpio's reading. I got the song "Hungry Eyes." Hungry eyes. That's from one of my favoriteest movies in the whole wide world, Dirty Dancing. Oh, okay. So some of you have hungry eyes. Okay. Are you dealing with someone like that? I also got, right when I came out of the meditation, a reference to Hunger Games. I don't know if that's a movie that you like or I just kept getting that word. So some of you are hungry for a person or hungry for change or um, you've got something in your sights. Sorry, that song keeps playing and it's distracting me. You guys know the lyrics to that song? I don't know how you could not know that song. I mean, come on. I've been meaning to tell you. I look at you and I fantasize mine tonight. Now I've got you in my sights with these hungry eyes. So, Scorpio, you have your eyes set on someone, or they you, but I feel this is your energy because it's heavy, heavy Scorpio vibes that I'm feeling through that song. You know, when you get someone in your sights, because you're a fixed sign, because you're a freaking Scorpio, you crave or you hunger or you like it's like an intense focus on that person or the way that you're feeling about that. Some of you, it's not in regards to a person, all right? Not everybody is that going to be love. Some of you have your eyes on the prize, something that you're hungry for in your life, like a goal that you have. Some of you, it's around reputation, all right, or passion. Some of you, it's both. You have a goal here that you want that has to deal with achievements, you know, standing out, being in a somewhat of an authority or an authority figure. This talks about the patriarchy here. And then there's also passion showing up, which I got in the you versus them reading, the fifth house of passion showing up, which is talking about love and love affairs and passion and intimacy and intensity. Some of you, like the key to building up your career or your finances has to deal with where your natural passions lie. And I got that message as well in the you versus them reading. Somehow your reputation and what you're passionate about are intertwining right now. So like your career, for instance, could be fueling your passion in your love life, or your love life desires could be fueling your passion in your career life. Like there's an intertwining of the energy. So some of you Capricorn Leo energy here. Page of Wands. Queen of Swords. The Emperor. The Queen of Wands. Okay. So definitely got your eyes on the prize. I mean, look at this card combination. You know, I feel like this is you. This is you knowing what you want, wanting like new energy to come in or a chapter to come through. Some of you have your eyes set on a specific person, place, thing, goal, whatever. I just feel like there's really no convincing you otherwise, okay? Because I feel like a stubbornness coming through here about what it is that you want to say or do in a situation. Like you're freaking serious. Like you're serious. You want to be taken seriously. Some of you are seriously enamored or attracted to or in love with someone. And or you're serious about your goals, you know, and what it is that you're going for, what it is that you're striving for. This can be kind of a harsh energy though, okay? Especially if you have air in your chart. And see, the Queen of Swords doesn't mess around. Some of you could be dealing with the Queen of Swords, but this could also be your energy. Doesn't really mince words, doesn't really, you know, beat around the bush. This is pretty direct. This is absolutely direct, you know. A direct line. Okay, so all of a sudden I started getting like telemarketing calls in my mind right then. I heard direct line, and then I started hearing, I don't know, some of you are getting telemarketing calls. Some of you are getting phone calls directly from a person, or you're calling someone, but you've got your number changed, or the number is, you know, there's an app for that, right? Like where you put a false number in there. This is really specific, and this is coming out of the blue. So you would know if this is you. You would know if you're doing this, okay? Or you would have an inkling that someone is doing this to you. You know, that was really random. Anyways, you're trying to stay in control, but there's a lot of passion here. I mean, there's a lot of drive and motivation showing up within your energy. So I feel like you know what you want here, Scorpio, and you don't mind if it takes work. You don't mind if it takes time. You don't mind, you know, like you're not going to shy away from working towards what it is that you want. And that's exactly where you're being pushed. That's the direction you're being pushed in, because that's how things will come together for you. Let's see who you're dealing with. Okay, so whoever you're connecting with is the Four of Cups and the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Can I get one on the Nine of Swords? It's the Emperor, Aries energy for some of you. And the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Underneath that, the Tower. Wow, the Six of Cups. Wow, the Seven of Pentacles. Jesus. Scorpio. Whoever you're connecting with, there's like a bit of disinterest here. Or like this person is trying to detach from their emotions because it gets them stuck in their head and they don't want to feel like that anymore. So they're taking control over their own emotions, their own path, their own reputation and passions. Um, this person might be intuitive, or you might have an intuitive connection with them. There's going to be some sort of abrupt change here, and it has to deal with something from the past. This could be someone you have past history with. It doesn't have to be. It's just like this person also is not going to shy away from work, doing whatever work is necessary on themselves, or possibly the connection, if you have a connection with this person. Both of you have the Seven of Pentacles in the deck. So, like, this person doesn't mind how much time it takes or how much energy it takes. Okay, they're going to stay committed to whatever it is they've committed their emotions to, or their energy to. There's something about things coming full circle here with this person, and some communication that's needed, or is coming in, or is coming from you. I'm getting that song again. What You Say. Some of you are connecting with the Leo. What you say? All that only meant well. Well, of course you did. Specifically, that part of the song where he says, "What did you say? Oh, that I only meant well. Well, of course you did." Something like that. And I know those probably aren't the exact lyrics, but that's kind of what I'm feeling here, and it's coming in on this person's side, but it could be for you as well. Like someone saying, "Oh, I meant well," and the other person's like, "Of course you did." Like kind of poo-pooing that idea, or they don't believe that, or maybe you don't believe that, but because I heard something about well-intentions, well-intending people. There's a quote, well intentions. I want it come through. Well intending people don't always have best intentions. Like somebody intended to do well, but the intentions weren't the best. Something like that. So you have a card here, your guidance card, where it says, "Hello from heaven. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove they are with you at this time." Some of you have family members on the other side, loved ones, guides, angels that are here supporting you, Scorpio, and sending you love. Some of you, this is another homage towards this being a telepathic or intuitive connection, where you feel this person, they feel you. Take it as it resonates. Could be either or. And like I said, it could be dealing with the Leo. I'm getting a lot of Leo energy here, but it could also be a Capricorn and an Aries, or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So take it as it resonates. Okay. I can smell food. That's making me hungry. It smells like either chicken or French fries. I'm not sure. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius, what I was seeing was, at first it looked like clouds. Sorry, my nose is itching all of a sudden. But first it looked like clouds, and they were layered on top of each other. Then it turned into Jenga, you know, the game Jenga. And um, the reference to Jenga, although some of you may be playing Jenga, you like Jenga, I don't know. The reference, though, symbolically, spiritually, was saying that there's many layers to a situation or many layers to you, but also it's like things are perfectly stacked, but it just takes one false move for the tower to come in, or there's some sort of instability within the energy or a situation or a connection. Because it's like when the pieces of the puzzle fit perfectly together, it's a stable structure. But there's so many layers to this Sagittarius that if you remove some of the stable structure, it quickly falls, right? It's kind of like playing Jenga. Am I saying that right? Is it Jenga? Um, Jenga. And they also gave me the song Slide Away by Miley Cyrus, who is a Sagittarius. And that's a really good song. So maybe check that song out. Really? Okay. I don't know. I don't know why I keep talking about celebrities today, but they gave me a reference to Britney Spears. Okay, so Britney Spears has been in the news recently. She's a Sagittarius. I guess that's why they're giving me this example where she got into a bad habit of pretending that things were good and that she was happy to appease other people or to appear that she had it together, only to come out recently and say, I've been lying, I'm not happy, I'm falling apart. And that was a huge tower moment for her because she had to come out and remove that Sagittarius. See, sometimes Sagittarius, you hold this energy of I know what's best, I know what's right, and usually you do, but sometimes that hinders you from being truly authentic to how you're really feeling sometimes, you know. And so that was like, it's like a huge pivotal moment for her because she's having to, in one way, say, I don't have it together, but in another way, it's freeing. It's freeing her energy up. It's changing the entire situation. It's like pulling that last Jenga out of the tower, and the tower just, whoosh, you know, like some of you have went through a similar spiritual journey, and this could be past energy. Some of you have already went through this. Some of you, it's going on right now where it's like you are tearing down your own facades, or you're being guided in that direction, or somehow that's relevant to the Sagittarian energy. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like, that's what you thought it was, but this is what it really is. You know, like this is what I've portrayed, but this is what it really is. And there's freedom in that. Like there's like a release in that energy for you. Some of you, that's what sets you onto a more spiritual path where you honor your emotions more. Some of you haven't gotten there yet, but that's where you're being encouraged to go. Is it's okay not to know it all. It's okay not to always know or want to show how you feel, right? But it's time for action. Okay, so yes, and then I have the action card and the Sagittarius card. So that's exactly what I was feeling. This is on to another voyage. This is following your desires, your impulses. It can be a very motivating energy, or it can be a bit impatient and angry. That part's up to you on how you channel this. But it's definitely building on your strengths by somewhat admitting your weaknesses, if that makes sense, or honoring all sides of you. Okay, so there is like a very enthusiastic energy opening up to you, and it's allowing for new adventures to come in, but you have to be honest. You need to be honest with yourself, be honest with others, and do not ignore your own impulses. Yeah, I brought up Britney Spears. um, and I'm not saying any of you have the exact storyline of that would be incredibly insane. But I'm saying, energetically speaking, it is very similar for Sagittarius, this freedom, this release of energy here. So you have the Hierophant. This is highlighting commitments and relationships and looking at relationships and what you're committed to and getting some new desire behind that to be more honest with how you're feeling with a partner or in a relationship in general, and not being afraid to let the tower fall if it needs to fall. The Wheel. Do you guys know what the song Slide Away, the lyrics to? I don't know why I'm not getting the lyrics to it. She says, you slide back to the ocean and I'll go back to the city life. She says, we're not 17 anymore. Basically, it's kind of a harsh song, but it's about time to grow up. Like she's telling someone else it's time to grow up or something. Anyways. Okay. So, the Death card here. The Hierophant, again, some of you Taurus, Scorpio energy. It's time to find peace in your life. Okay? If you've been prolonging change or an ending, it's time, to let the chips fall or let the tower fall, because what's for you cannot miss you, Sagittarius. Thank you for the $9.99, Gina. Appreciate that, girl. That's what they gave me. What's for you will find you. So don't be afraid to let the chips fall. Now, some of you, there is divine timing at hand, and there's a sense of peace. It's like you're finding peace with the situation. Either way, it's raining out. Was it supposed to rain today? Oh, and the sun is out, so I bet there's going to be a rainbow. Oh, Sagittarius, let me know if you see a rainbow. Sorry, I got a little extra there. I cannot see a rainbow without freaking out because I'm extra myself. I'm a Sag Venus, so every time I see a rainbow, I'm like 10 years old. Like, oh my God, it's a rainbow. I gotta take a picture. But rainbows have significant meaning. A sign of the promise of God. So that's pretty significant, right? But I feel like I didn't know it was going to rain. I can see it's raining right now, but the sun's out at the same time. Anyways. There might be some changes in relationships and what you're committed to, but underneath that, there's new beginnings here. Okay, so don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of this energy. Is meant to serve you, okay? To serve your highest good. Let's see who you're connecting with. They're giving me a Katy Perry song. I'm wide awake. That's what they keep giving me. I'm wide awake. What song is that? Do you guys know that song, I'm Wide Awake? Katy Perry is a Scorpio. You have Scorpio energy here. Is the song actually called Wide Awake? Oh, okay. You're becoming wide awake. I don't know. Get that song up. All right, Queen of Swords here. There's the Hierophant. The Hierophant's out 1, 2, 3 times. This is all about a relationship, a commitment, where you're committed. Okay, some of you it's a Taurus, but whoever you're connecting with, they have a little bit of this detached energy. They might have some internal conflict going on in regards to a relationship, maybe their relationship with you or another person. This to me denotes family involvement, so there might be some family involvement in this situation here. It's like this person has a very strong opinion and they have a very strong presence in your life, I feel, even if they're not physically near you. This person is, they keep giving me, what is that word? Strong-headed? No. Hard-headed. Hard-headed? Hard-headed. Very hard-headed. Like they know what they want and they don't really deviate from that, even if there's drama around it. This person is looking for recognition or attention, to feel secure. And then both of you have the Page of Cups. So this person is looking to connect for some of you, or you have a connection with them already that they may want to heal with you or see things come together with, because they feel like you are their soulmate, Sagittarius. Or if it's not a soulmate, they feel that they were guided to you. This person feels guided to you. Drawn to you. That song is now playing in the back of my head and I can't get the lyrics. Wide Awake by Katy Perry. I don't even know what the song is about, honestly. Okay, so you have Animal Kingdom and a Father's Love. Some of you are connected with animals. This says animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and a miraculous gift to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have a lesson to share with you that will open your heart. And then a father's love. Now, who else got a father's love? Oh, there's one other zodiac sign that got that, and it's not coming to me. But this says a father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable. Whether your father is still here or is passed, a father's love is one of the strongest bonds. Some of you, how you behave in relationships is a direct correlation between the relationship between you and your father, whether that be good or bad. There's learned behaviors here in relationships. And that could also be for the person you're connecting with. Learned behaviors. That word was important. You know what that means when you learn a behavior? You can unlearn it. I mean, you can unlearn it. Yeah. When you wake up to your patterning, to your programming. All right, so I have Taurus. Well, some of you are connected with a Taurus, a Sag, an Aries, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Virgo. So now I have 2 songs to go listen to. I'm going to look up that Outcast song. And now I'm going to go look up the lyrics to Katy Perry, Wide Awake. Give me some homework. All right, Capricorn. Whoa. All right, I need some more water. Capricorn. That was so beautiful. Um, okay, so what I saw was someone sitting in the lotus position, meditating, and above them was a star. Now, some of you are connected with an Aquarius, where you have Aquarius in your chart. Sorry, all this air running through me now. Or it could be an air sign, I'm not sure. But it doesn't have to be. And then they started playing me the song, When You Wish Upon a Star. Your dreams come true. Some of you, ooh, be on the lookout. You might see a shooting star this week. Maybe you saw one recently. Could be future or past, but there's like some sort of wish fulfillment coming in the energy, Capricorn. It was really a nice vibe. I've been getting a lot of good readings for Capricorn lately. Oh, there's your card. And like wish fulfillment vibes surrounding the zodiac sign of Capricorn. But in order to receive, you've got to ask. And in order to receive, you also got to believe. So that's really important. I keep getting references to Disney movies for Capricorn. I don't know why. Although I will say I have an aunt that's a Capricorn and she's obsessed with Disney. Disney, everything. Everything Disney. So it could be very possible that you are the same way. But it's like something out of a movie. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Like that type of energy. Like something out of a movie, but in a good way. So you have the card of Ascendant out. This is all about your worldview, your mission statement, your expression, your attitude, your outer self, how you approach things, your first impressions. And interestingly enough, I've never read this on this card before, and I do, these cards are known to me. Okay, so I know them, but I never saw this before, and it says aura. Your aura, the vibe that you bring into the room, showing up. It's like this very healing energy that's surrounding the sign of Capricorn and some desires that are being known. Like, I think that the message really here is that the Spirit's wanting you to know that you're heard. You're heard. You're seen. You're heard. You're seen. You're heard. You're seen. You're heard. You're seen. Asking it is given, but you got to let it in. The High Priestess, of course that card would come out. Angel of Power. Oh my gosh, the 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Capricorn, this is getting in touch with your higher self, your higher power. The sense of emotional relief and fulfillment coming in, desires being granted to you. As soon as you're open to it, some of you are opening up your third eye chakra. I might have some intuitive Capricorns following me. Oh my gosh, if you don't meditate, if you don't meditate during this week, you have cheated yourself out of a wish. Like, I'm dead serious. I don't care if you're someone who meditates or doesn't meditate. I don't care. First of all, if you meditate every day, the better. But if you don't, this week, carve out a space of time, 15 minutes, that's all it takes, to meditate. And don't think of anything. Don't ask for anything. You've already been heard. You don't need to keep asking. Again, also, by the way, stop asking because you've already been heard. Some of you keep repetitively asking for a sign or something, and you repetitively, and Spirit is saying they can't give you the answer when you keep asking. So it's like you're talking over them, is what I'm getting. Like somebody's talking over it. Um, so silence your mind. The only goal of the meditation should be to silence your mind best you can by focusing on a HC frequency or a sound in the air. But, ooh, this is beautiful. I don't even want to get any more cards. Like you're being intuitively led towards wish fulfillment, towards emotional fulfillment. It could be around home or relationships, but it doesn't have to be. See, but some of you, you're in your own way. You're in your own way. So I feel like there's two ways this is going to go, Capricorn, and you have free will. Okay. There's this pessimistic, sarcastic energy here showing up. Or this doubtful, like it's realistic, but it's too realistic. Like it's actually hindering you from getting what it is that you want. Some of you have seriously been stuck in a rut in the past energy. Some of you might still be in a rut because that's what I got. Seriously stuck in a rut. Or just not willing to budge, not willing to change. But all it's bringing you is more of the same as opposed to this very ethereal, spiritual wish fulfillment energy. It's literally blocking blessings, literally blocking blessings. So I just heard ease up, ease up. Some of you are overthinking a situation or a person, and because you're overthinking it, you're seeing more of the negative aspects of it. Because you're seeing more of the negative aspects of it, you're pulling in more negative energy, and it's like you cannot get to the wish fulfillment when you're circling the drain, or when you're overthinking a situation, or you keep asking. You know, you keep pondering something, but it's not in the way that you're thinking about it is not in your highest good. I just saw the number 10 when I closed my eyes. Well, you are the 10th sign. But 10s also talk about completion, something needing to come to an end. Because a 10 is also a 1 in numerology, the ending and the new beginning. The ending and the beginning. Oh my gosh, some of you, you think you're protecting yourself by behaving this way, but you're not protecting yourself. You're blocking yourself. Oh, I don't mean to be so harsh with you, Capricorn, but it's hard for me to see all of this beautiful stuff available to you and then you blocking it out of old patterns of behavior that make you feel like you need to protect or guard yourself against life or against a relationship or a person. That pushes against what you have coming in, which is love, which is confidence, which is something worth investing in. I feel like you want to be taken seriously, and that's where it gets you. Like, you don't want to be taken advantage of. You don't want to be made a fool of. You could be connecting with someone that you go in cycles with, or that you have a same or similar karmic path with. This person may also have some fears around loss or abandonment. They might suffer from anxiety or be really anxious right now. Woo, this person's energy is thick. Okay, so some of you are in this space where you are guarding yourself against this person. But in that guardedness, you also block yourself from getting blessings in other areas of your life. So it's seeping into other areas of your life. That's how energy works, because you get what you focus on. And you can only focus on one thing at a time. So where is your focus? Because that's what you're perpetuating in the environment. But it could also be that you're absorbing this person's energy somehow. Like, this person is going around in circles. They keep repeating old patterns. They keep having to come back to the same freaking lesson over and over and over and over and over again. It's insane. What is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over again and expecting different results, right? Or something like that. You know what I mean? They're giving me insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. I'm not saying this person is actually insane, but it's an insane cycle that doesn't really suit either of you, in the way of, like, the karmic chains aren't being broken here. Wow, that got really intense. You could be connecting with a Libra because their reading was super intense, but it doesn't have to be. Oh, okay. It seems insane to focus on the negative in your life when there is so much positive blessings around you. That's the insanity. That's the insanity that needs to go. The constant redirection to the problem or the issue is what's blocking you and or this person, or both of you. Like, the problem, I said this to Sagittarius the other day, the problem isn't so much the problem, it's the hyper focus on the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. So, you have self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, your mind, and your soul. So, it's in your highest interest to take some time out, to meditate, to allow yourself to let the love in, to take your focus off of whatever this is that gets you stuck, that every time you focus on it, you go into toxic energy every time you focus on it. So for this week, they're saying, if you can place your focus on things that are going right for you and you can meditate, there's a wish fulfillment coming in, or a change in that situation. So you could be dealing with, I felt Libra energy, but I have all the fixed signs here: Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Gemini. I actually have all of the zodiac signs here, but, Pisces over here. Take it as it resonates. Thank you for the $20, Capri lady. Glad it resonated. Okay, Aquarius. haven't done on this platform in a while. I haven't done a live where I just take questions out of the chat. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that when I hit 150,000, which I'm getting closer to. What do you think about that? I do it on Facebook all the time, but I don't do it over here. I don't know why, but I don't. All right, Aquarius. Give me 1 second. Like, my nose is bothering me. Also, I got a new dress today. What do you guys think? Yay? Nay? You like it? Sorry about that. Okay. Aquarius. Aquarius. Do you like the dress? Thank you. Thank you, girl. Might have to have someone take me out to eat, so I got a reason to wear it outside of my house. Anyways, okay. Okay. So some of you are on the cusp of Capricorn, or maybe you have Capricorn in your chart. Because immediately what I saw when I closed my eyes was my own aura, actually. I could feel it like this. Some of you are needing to do energy work, clearing your energy. So go back and watch the Capricorn reading because I talk about it there as to how you can do that through meditation, through clearing your mind, through allowing silence periodically throughout the week will help to clear any toxic vibrations that you have going on within your energy. So when I closed my eyes, the aura that I saw was white and yellow. White and yellow. I don't honestly know what a white and yellow aura signifies. I know white is purity. If you know, let me know. Anyways, it's all about clearing your energy, clearing your mind, going into this week with a clear slate, letting go of old expectations, letting go of old patterns of thought. Some of you have an expectation set up in your mind that is hindering you from getting a different outcome in a situation because you expect things to go a certain way, or you expect a certain behavior out of someone, and because you expect that, you keep getting that. I heard set clear expectations of what it is that you want. Now, I did a focus wheel as well on my Facebook. Go check that video out. And I think you could benefit from a focus wheel. If you don't know what that is, it's where you write a desire or what your intention is on a piece of paper. And then around that, you write how it would feel in the having of that desire. And then you just focus on that. Focus on pulling in that emotion. It helps to soothe your energy, but it also helps with manifesting. So that might be something that benefits you as well, Aquarius. Oh, and this was random, and I don't know why they showed me this, but they showed me someone's eyelashes. You got pretty eyelashes, Aquarius? Getting your lashes did. You're connecting with someone that has pretty eyelashes? I don't know. The eyelashes. All right, so you got a bunch of cards, but I'm only going to keep that one. I'll take note of this. The Numinous, Capricorn, and Sun energy at the bottom of the deck. What popped out was the Moon energy, so this is Pisces energy. Some of you could be connecting with the Pisces or have that in your chart. Either way, this is about your instinct, nurturing yourself. Yes. Oh my gosh. This is gut reactions. That was the other message I forgot. I felt like my stomach grumbling as I went into the meditation. One, because I'm hungry, but I also felt like a gut reaction. So pay attention to your gut reactions. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you observe something or you read something and you know that it was for you, or you know that it resonates with you, like that type of instinctual knowing. Don't ignore that. This also talks about your habits. So some of you need to clear out some toxic energy you have around habitual behaviors, which is not uncommon for an Aquarius. And I don't mean to out my fellow Aquariuses, but y'all know we get fixated. We get fixated on the things that we like, and then we tend to like it till we don't like it. Some of you have some fixations that maybe you want to clear up in your energy. This would be a good week to do that. But this also talks about privacy and emotions and this very soft vibe going on. You might be all up in your emotions, Aquarius. You know? I don't feel like that's bad or good. Just is. Just feeling your emotions. Yeah. Oh my God. Ace of Cups. So some of you, this is like deep feelings of love. Just this deep, immense appreciation for a person or for your life or for waking up. I don't know. It's like this deep appreciation is the word that I'm getting. This feels good to me. This is getting back in touch with the things that you love and the people that you love, getting in tune with your emotional self, not ignoring your gut reactions, listening to your instincts. I just noticed, and I haven't shuffled these cards yet, but that the Ace of Cups is here as well. I just noticed you guys came and see my cards. What have you been looking at this whole time? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I did not pay attention to the angle. I have a new setup. I'm sorry about that. Oh well, next live. I'm already almost done. I just realized that all the cards are out of focus. Great. So anyways, the Ace of Cups is here as well. Let's see. Queen of Wands. Wow, the Page of Wands. Ooh. Ooh, Aquarius. You definitely know what you want. I heard goals and ambitions. That's what you have. Like this is definitely knowing how you feel and like ready for some new beginnings here. There is like you're exuding passion. Um, you're showing up as a fire sign, which is really interesting. Some of you might have a strong fire placement. Um, Sun, moon, rising, or Venus, but it doesn't have to be. It's just like knowing what you want and going for it and feeling passionate and feeling love and appreciation and clearing your energy and not backing down, not shying away, not afraid to work for what it is that you want so that you can see things come together in your life and for your ships to come in. Damn, success, divine timing, all at your fingertips here, Aquarius. This is great. Okay, and there's the emotions. The desire to be generous with others because you're being generous with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of you are in this space where you have enough love to give. Not everybody has enough love to give. Some people barely love themselves. Better yet, are they even capable of loving another person? You cannot be capable of genuinely, truly loving another person without being codependent if you do not love yourself. But when you have a lot of love and appreciation for your experience, for your life, for being you, then it flows freely to other people, and it comes out authentic and genuine because it is. Aquarius, this is the part of Aquarians that other people love to be around. You might also find that you're attracting, like, people want to be around you. You got friends stopping by, family, or you got people calling you, because you're giving off like a magnet, like a magnet. I don't mean to like blow your ego up, okay? Or blow my own up because I'm an Aquarius, but like literally, there's not a negative card out. So I'm not going to make up negativity when I don't see it either. So let's see who you're connecting with. The Seven of Rods. I just heard step to me. Step to me. So this person has the Seven of Rods, Ten of Rods, the Four of Swords, and the Tower. Oh, divine timing, emotions. Yeah, wanting to be in control. So whoever you're connecting with, Aquarius, I almost said Sagittarius. Some of you it's a Sag. But whoever you're connecting with, they are in a completely different energy than you. Like, this person is pushing away, or they're very protective. This person does not wear their heart on their sleeve. They're kind of hard to understand sometimes, or they create burdens where there doesn't really need to be burdens, but they may just be very guarded with their heart. And so I just heard they built their own cage. Like, sometimes this person cages themselves in because of this like need to control what they're showing other people when it comes to their emotions. Like, this person sees it as okay, I have a song coming through. Respect. What did you say? Respect. Are you talking to me? Like, sorry, that was out of the blue. Like, this person wants to command respect, or they want to be respected. But the way that they go about it pushes away from them respect. Like, the way that they go about it actually creates more boundaries or walls because it comes off defensive it comes off closed. Uh, I heard damaging energy, whatever. Um, like you can't make someone respect you by commanding it out of them, by demanding it out of them. That just makes people resent you. You garner respect by being open and honest and understanding of another. People respect you when they feel respected themselves. So this person may have a habit of demanding respectful behavior out of others or you, but then they don't respect you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's not how it works. Like they want to be understood, but then they don't seek to understand you, like that type of energy. Those are just some examples. I'm not saying that's your situation, although it could be. That's so bizarre. I was not thinking about respect at all. And then I got that song. There's something here that's divinely orchestrated to change though. So there's like an eruption in the energy on their end, and it's in their emotional space that they've tried really, really hard to control, but things are moving forward either way. This person actually wants to have stability in their life, but sometimes they get in their own way of expressing what it is that they're genuinely feeling, and then decisions don't get made. And I just heard things are about to come to a pass, an impasse. Some of you are empaths, or this person is an empath. Anyways, it's really weird because I feel like your energy is like kind of the total opposite of this person, where you're kind of open and free flowing and would probably, and some of you are even flowing love towards this person, even if they don't flow it towards you. Some of you are like, some of you are taking the higher road and seeking to understand, anyways, even though they don't seek to understand you. So let's see what the guidance is. Some of you are trying, oh, Aquarius, I know what you're doing. Some of you, oh, I don't want to bust you out. I'll put it to you this way. Sometimes Aquarian people have this bad habit of wanting to friend the unfriendable. Wanting to get to, you love the outcast, Aquarius. You just love it. You just love it. There's something about an Aquarian that like literally looks for like people who feel that they don't belong, or like you look for the outcast. You like that. You're attracted to, because you think you're going to, like you love to seek to understand. An Aquarian loves to take a combative situation and be able to heal it, because that's what you do as a humanitarianistic sign. You take conflict and you're good at coming in and being like, well, I understand, or I can see it from that. Like you pride yourself in your open-minded thinking. Like you want to show people a different way of living, or a different way of addressing things. Like you're coming at it with open arms almost. It's weird. It's not, I mean, I don't think it's weird because I do this myself, but you know what I mean? Like other people observing you are like, why are you entertaining that? And it's because there's something inside of you that just seeks to understand. All right, so embrace the moment. That's what the card says. Ooh, there's a rainbow in it. Some of you are connecting with the Sagittarius. Thank you for the $10, Megan. I appreciate you. Um, this says, embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. Oh my gosh. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. Yes. Oh my God, that card is everything. So, in the past, you may have sought to judge this person, or you just got yourself caught in that trap. But I think at least this, in this energy, this is actually you doing the opposite of that. Because you're changing your energy. You're not trying to change this person. You're changing your response and your reaction to them. Because actually, Aquarius, I feel like you accept this person for who they are. You know, I don't think you're seeking to change anyone but yourself. Change yourself. Okay, so I have fire and water predominantly here. So Pisces and Scorpio, and Cancer was at the bottom of that deck. And then Aries, Leo, Sag. Those are the predominant zodiac signs I'm seeing. But of course, it could be any zodiac sign. Pisces. You don't seek to judge. I don't find Aquarians are judgmental at all. I think some people think that, or think that we think we're smarter than they are, although we are. No, I'm kidding. That's the ego of an Aquarius. Sorry. I'm just joking. But when it comes to like, I am the least judgmental person. Usually when I see someone with a lot of flaws, I'm actually drawn to that. I'm like, oh, okay, I can relate. I get that. That's cool. Like, I'm pretty easy to get along with. I'm not a judgy judgerson, you know. Not saying we can't. I mean, every zodiac sign can take it there, yes. And I have, but I never liked that feeling. I don't like that feeling. I try not to sit in that feeling. Because I don't want to be judged in return, you know. Okay, anyways, Pisces. You know, another non-judgmental sign is Pisces, for the most part. Pisces are pretty chill group. I love my Pisces. So let's see what's going on for them. So Pisces, I saw a star the same way I saw in Capricorn's reading. Some of you are connected to a Capricorn or an Aquarius, but it's talking about wish fulfillment. And then they showed me like a magic wand. So there's like a magical type of vibe in the energy right now, Pisces, and you may be feeling it. It might be really palpable this week. Some of you might have some hopes and desires becoming realities this upcoming week. Oh, and they specifically gave you the word clubhouse, which is weird. I was just talking to my friend about this the other day. My kids were obsessed with Mickey Mouse, the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse when they were little. And like every morning I would wake up and hear, "Hey, Mouse Cadoodles." It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. which again reminds me of Capricorn's reading. Some of you have Capricorn in your chart. But I don't know why I got on that. Oh, something about a clubhouse. Some of you want to belong to a clubhouse. You're going to a clubhouse. Maybe you like part of the club. Something like that. You're going to the club. You want to go to the club. I don't know. You have the semi-sextile of allowing and the 6th house showing up here for you, Virgo energy. This is encouraging you to see the potentials in life. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what I saw. I'm not even making this up. This is exactly what the star looked like. It looked just like that. Anyways, this is encouraging you to see the potential. It's giving you hope. It is a growth cycle and realizing the reward. And it has to deal with your 6th house of work and details, health, well-being, finances. It could be, oh my gosh, and this says organization. It could be you could be connecting or be part of an organization or a club. Or maybe looking into that. I heard some of you are thinking about getting a membership to something, whatever. If it's something that will help grow your network or grow your net worth, I think that's a good idea. Some of you are interested in learning some new skills or going back to school. It's just like, this is very earthy energy. So it's all about keeping it practical and organized, and looking at your daily habits as well. And do your daily habits contribute to your wellness, or does it take away from it? I have that stinking Jason Derulo song in my head again, except it's a different part of the song. When I become a star, he says, something like that. I'll do anything for you. Oh, now I got another song in my head. That's my song. That's my song. To the window, to the walls. That's another Jason Derulo song. And he says in the club, hey, oh, hey. I feel like you need a hype man or something for this energy here, Pisces. All right, so you have the 8 of Wands. Or like you need to get more excited about your life here. Some of you have been taking things too seriously and not allowing yourself enough room for growth. You might have been saving up. You might benefit from saving up. I'm getting a lot of financial messages here. And then the card of the Lovers, the Angels of Commitment. So Gemini energy. So what are you committed to? That's what the question is being asked about. If some of you want or having communication here with someone that you have a commitment with or that you see commitment potential with, you might feel a twin flame soulmate connection with this person. You might share the same hobbies or ideas for where you want to see your life go. Like, I get that there's a lot of either communication happening this week or a lot of things on your mind that you want to say. Maybe you've been holding yourself back in some areas for fear of loss or hurt. But I feel like willpower is coming in, meaning like, I heard the will to go on. That seems dramatic, but all right. There's just, this is standing in your own truth here, Pisces. Making a decision and going towards it. and just like allowing for the growth to happen. There's some sort of reward coming in. Some of you might actually get like a compensation here. I feel like, I don't know, I feel weird in the energy. I almost feel like I'm being pulled in a few different directions here because I've got this relationship message, but I also have this message about your work and your like well-being and finances and stuff. So some of you are like being pulled in two different directions, or your relationships are intertwining with your money situation. Some of you have shared finances with someone, especially if you're married and that's all it is. But it's like something about what it is that you love to do, also pulling in someone who has like or same interest as you. Like you're getting on the same page with the person. It doesn't have to be an intimate lover. It could be a family member or a friend, but for a lot of you, it is someone that you're intimately connected to, that you feel a deep connection with, that you know you want to communicate with or are having conversations with. This person may want to see things come together or reconcile if you're on the outs with this person. Like this person may be in your vicinity or social network. They give me the word social network. Some of you, this is a networking opportunity when it comes to real estate or finances or money. Didn't I say you could join a club or a membership, or like maybe look into that? Maybe you're meeting someone in the club. I don't know. Do people still go to the club? I'm sure they do. I do not. I'm past that point in my life, but I still like to dance though. Anyways, whoever you're connecting with, Pisces, they want to see things come together. Their friendship network or their social network is really being highlighted right now. But this person is, oh, wow, that's random. They have anxiety separation. No, anxiety separation. Separation anxiety. That's really specific. Or they're dealing with an energy of separation anxiety. Or you have that. Yeah, that's so bizarre. That's a side note. 5 of Pentacles. So there is a fear in this person's energy of separation, or a message about separation anxiety. So this person may constantly surround themselves with other people, or they're always stimulating their mind because they don't like the idea of being alone. I have no idea why that's showing up or why that's important, but yeah, some of you, you're both a bit hard-headed here, or you may be in a commitment with this person, or commitments are also being highlighted for them. There is similar likeness to this person that you have, and that could be what energetically drew you together or is drawing you together. Maybe you belong to the same club or membership. I don't know. So this person may need to work on their well-being as it pertains to separation anxiety or something around anxiety, because that's kind of hindering them from really moving forward in the energy. They kind of drag that alongside of them. They could use some clearing of their energy, which is the message I got for Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, because I got the star as well, or they could have that in their chart. So Pisces, let's see what the guidance is. You know, I have a lot of Pisces friends in my life, and one of them oh, I don't want to tell her business. Well, I didn't say her name, but she she just bought a house. She just bought a house. And they had been trying to get a house for a while, but in this market, it's really hard to get a house because they're selling like hotcakes. And she started to let her anxiety get the best of her, but then they came over and just the ease of being with friends and getting into the state of allowed for the house to come to her. And the next day she got the house. Some of you are looking at real estate, or you could benefit from utilizing the energy in that way, like by taking your focus off of it and just kind of allowing to be what is, sarah sarah, what is, that actually allows the reward to come in. All right, so you have the card of memories that says your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. So there's like some nostalgia going on here, some good memories, some bad memories. Didn't I just say there's something about not dragging something from the past into your now existence? Like giving homage to what's led you to this moment, but then leaving it at the door so you can walk through the door to your next experience. That'll be really important. So, could be dealing with a Taurus. I have Taurus out 3 times. Virgo, Gemini, Aries, Sag, and Leo are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing, and I felt an Aquarian tie as well as Capricorn tie. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed that. I love you for joining me. Please do like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. It doesn't hurt to subscribe. I am doing the you versus them readings as we speak. So Aquarius and Gemini are next. That'll be out probably tomorrow. Aries and Scorpio is already out. I'm alternating between you versus them and the general spiritual readings, just to give a little bit more flavor and variety to the channel. But let me know if you guys like that. I get mixed responses. Sometimes you guys say, yeah, I want more of that. And then when I do more of it, the videos don't get viewed as much. So I'm like a little confused. So tell me what you want. What kind of readings do you guys want? I'm definitely open to whatever. So if you have a specific kind of reading that you like, let me know and I'll try to incorporate it. But right now I'm focused on the you versus them. So all of the zodiac signs will be out this week, more than likely. Check those out. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very best. Don't forget to catch me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. And yeah, wishing you a lovely, lovely Sunday. Namaste. Bye.